Addison Rae is pulling back from the spotlight, choosing to focus on her personal well-being over constant online visibility. The 24-year-old star, who rose to fame on TikTok and has since launched a music and acting career, recently opened up during an episode of The Therapist with Jake Shane podcast about why she stepped away from sharing so much of her life on social media. During the candid conversation, Rae revealed that despite her success, she struggled with feeling misunderstood. The overwhelming attention she received at the height of her fame took an emotional toll, especially as she tried to navigate young adulthood under the scrutiny of millions. "I felt so misunderstood," Rae said, "but I was sharing so much." Her meteoric rise began with dance videos on TikTok, quickly leading to widespread fame, brand deals, film roles, and a debut music release. But with that exposure came a loss of privacy and a sense that parts of her were being consumed by an audience that didn't always understand or respect her. She explained that although she was sharing large parts of her life, she wasn't showing everything, and that's something she believes most people can relate to. "Sometimes you do what you need to do to get where you want to go," she said. "I wasn't showing every part of myself, as one mostly doesn't, you know. There are elements of yourself that surely you don't share online that aren't bad. They just aren't things you're willing to share or talk about or, show." Over time, Rae said she came to realize how essential privacy is to maintaining mental clarity and emotional balance. As her career evolved and she matured personally, she became more mindful of how much access people had to her thoughts, decisions, and day-to-day experiences. "I think privacy becomes really important over time," she shared, like, "Oh, what can I allow people access to that isn't going to hurt me? Or they're not going to use to make me feel conflicted in my own life decisions that I have to make." Rae admitted that being misunderstood remains frustrating, especially when false narratives take hold or when her intentions are misrepresented online. "Being misunderstood is definitely annoying, and it does get on my nerves sometimes," she said. Despite the challenges, Rae has found clarity by stepping back. While she hasn't vanished from the public eye entirely, she continues to pursue music, acting, and occasional content creation. The frequency and depth of her social media posts have noticeably diminished. Her decision reflects a broader shift in how many young celebrities are choosing to manage fame in the digital age. Rather than constantly feeding the algorithm, Rae is prioritizing authenticity, boundaries, and mental health. Her fans have taken note of the change. Some miss the daily updates and casual posts, while others express admiration for her self-awareness and growth. Regardless of opinion, Rae seems more confident in her choices and more focused on protecting her peace. As someone who became globally recognized before she turned 21, Rae has had to grow up quickly in a space where scrutiny is relentless. From criticism about her dancing to rumors about her personal life and relationships, she's endured constant attention, often without a break. Now, as she enters a new phase of her career, Rae is setting the terms. Her music, including her recent single Headphones On, reflects a more personal and introspective side. Instead of trying to meet every expectation or comment on every rumor, she's allowing her work and her evolution as a person to speak for itself. The transition hasn't always been easy, but Rae is clear about her priorities. She wants to live her life with intention, choosing what she shares and when she shares it. She also wants to make space for real connections in her personal life away from public judgment. For Rae, stepping away from social media isn't about rejection. It's about reclaiming control. She acknowledges the platform that launched her career, but she also sees the importance of having space to breathe and grow outside of it. "I'm learning what makes me feel safe, happy, and secure," she said. In a world where oversharing is often encouraged and rewarded, Addison Rae is making a different choice. By valuing privacy and protecting her peace, she's showing that personal boundaries can coexist with public success, and that fame doesn't have to come at the cost of self.